Oop, I do the this, and then I do the this, and we be here with the thingamajig. I wasn't entirely sure if I was going to be streaming some more stuff tonight, but I was like, you know what, let's do like a map of Sacred Stones. I had to load state there because I did organize my inventory a little bit since last time, so I actually have like some space here to dicking around with stuff. So after this map, I should be able to promote Ephraim and Erica. So that might be kind of good. Maybe. Today's been a busy day for me. I just wrapped up doing a little bit of Guilty Gear along with Rise in Mud. The capital of Renee. After the twins' absence, seeing their throne, their home. My God, my brain is so completely muddled. After the twins' absence, seeing their home ruined by war brings them terrible grief. Orson, a former knight of Renee, had been assigned to guard Castle Renee. However, he switched allegiances, betraying his oaths of loyalty to his homeland. Ephraim marks his homecoming by vowing to see Renee healed. I'll probably get this game done before Megaland. It's May 9th right now. As of 7 minutes ago, it just passed midnight. But I'm like really quite busy this several upcoming weekends. We're in the final stretch. I can probably figure it out. I'll figure it out some way, somehow. Brother, what has happened to our home? What has happened to Castle Renee? Put on my hat. How did— shit! I skipped the cutscene, so I'm loading state and— damn it! I put my hand back on my controller and I hit the B button by accident, so I skipped the stupid thing. I'm not wearing my hat today because my hair is probably filled with 70-year-old grease. 73 years old, too. Well, I guess it wouldn't have formed right when the truck was made, but old grease from my truck is the point. Brother, what has happened to our home? What has happened to Castle Renee? What did it come to be so ruined, so desolate? Spies report that the castle is being held by the traitor Orson. Orson. I almost hit B again. In retrospect, I realize he's been acting odd for a while now. He seems so dispirited. His wife passed away some 6 months back. The loss may have been too much for his mind to bear. His love and devotion for his wife were well known among the knights. Now, he sits alone in the king's former bedchambers. He makes no effort to govern. No one is allowed to enter the chambers, and he takes no meals. What could he possibly be doing? I do not know. The spies had no insight into his behavior. He does nothing to deal with the dark creatures and bandits roaming the land. Reports say all of Renee is engulfed in chaos. Region after region is revolting, and Orson's reign is already crumbling. Left alone, it may very well collapse under the weight of its own neglect. We cannot allow the situation to reach that point. We're going home, Erica. We're going to the castle. I hear you, Ephraim. Oh, I thought there was gonna be more to that sentence. But... Ephraim? What is it, Mer? I will fight with you. I guess this is where you get her as a playable character. Now that Selena has returned my Dragonstone to me. She has? What? I'll do what I can until its power runs out. I mean, I guess that was done a little while back during the actual chapter there. But I thought that she already had it early, presumably had it earlier, and I guess just now decided to use it. Let's take back your home. Are you sure about this? For the two of you, I simply want to help. Yeah, like the last Fire Emblem game I played here, we can't exactly use this as a user as a character infinitely. She's only got so much durability, and you can't buy new ones. But I'm pretty sure you can use like in-game exploits like you could in Binding Blade to have it last however long. I don't know what the process is in this game, but I'm not gonna attempt to figure it out. All right, I understand. You must make me a promise. You are never to stray from our sides. Got that? Of course. Huh? Who do you think you are? These are the chambers of Orson, steward of Renee. There's no place here for a street urchin like you, boy. You fool! This is Prince Leon! What? This whelp is... I beg your forgiveness. It's all right. I'm not the sort of person others hold in esteem. Who in the world is that? What a creepy-looking man. Shh, he can hear you. You want to talk about creepy? That Orson's the one who chills my hide. What do you think he's doing back there? I've heard lots of bizarre rumors from the master of the mess hall. Do you think he needs help? Could he be dangerous? I don't care. I'm here for the money. As long as I get paid, I'm happy. On the subject of rumors, you heard the stories of the secret treasure. There's supposed to be some fabulous wealth hidden in Castle Rene. I tell you, if I find it, I'm gone. That's a hint about something I can find here. What is it, Monica? You seem so happy today. Of course I know what today is. I'd never forget your birthday. I have a present for you, dear. I think you'll like it. Would this be Leon Orson? I don't know. Yep. Do you still recognize me, Orson? Or are you entirely lost to this world? Yes, it's me, Prince Leon. I'm the one to whom you are indebted for resurrecting your beloved wife. Get out. This is Monica in my place. I will not have our home disturbed by anyone. I did as you asked. I betrayed Renee. My promise has been kept. Yes, and I'm very grateful to you. I came by today to offer you a piece of advice. Nothing more. Ephraim is coming, Orson. He's on his way here to steal the happiness you two share. Prince Ephraim? That's right, Orson. And he's angry. I don't think he'll forgive you for betraying Renee. You've done so much to free your wife from the grave. It's a shame she'll die with you. No! That can't happen! That's all I have to say to you. What you do now is up to you. Monica, I'm sorry. I have something I must do. Please wait for me here. Oh, darling, don't look so sad. I'll be back soon. And then I'll never leave. I must do this to protect our happiness. You understand that, don't you? Alright then, I'll be back. Well dang, huh? Yeah, this is a good mix then, right? Of all the doodles I need. Yeah, so I sort out inventory situation. I found out what Metis' tome does. Apparently, you use it on a unit and it raises all their growth rates by 5%. So you could totally use it on a trainee unit like Ewan or Amelia at level 1 and get a lot of mileage out of it. If you wanted to grind that out this late in the game. Or I guess give it to another unit. I'm just not gonna freaking use it, because that's how it goes with me. Okay, I am going to look on that one wiki there for this chapter, because what the heck is the loot that's going on here? Let's see here. So there's different drops: steel, red gem, chests, some gold, night crest, talisman, tomahawk. Is there not some legendary treasure here? Oh, there is more differences as the game goes on here across the routes. So yeah, I should have Ephraim route on the screen. The map layouts for Erica and Ephraim are reversed. Ephraim's map has more magic users, and Orson has a rune sword and silver lance. Okay. Erica's map has more physical units, and Orson has the silver sword and spear. However, unit starting positions are consistent between both versions of the game. Ephraim's route still starts on the far left side of the map, while Erica's starts near the stairs. Sages in the throne room were given Elfire and Divine tomes in the English version. Huh. And this is differences from the Japanese version. Interesting. Orson has battle conversations with both Erica and Ephraim, but they're locked to their respective lord's route. Ephraim's conversation won't play on Erica's route, and Erica's won't play on Ephraim's route. Interesting. Well, no secret shop or anything, just no units gain of Myrrh. that I'm not gonna be taking along here. Yeah. Lots of loot. There. And there's the one there. What level are you at, by the way? You're a ways off here still. You'll keep on using the lockpick instead of bringing Renak. I can go that way with a squad. I do have 2 healers now. So we could split off into 2 squads, I'm thinking here. So, formation. Yeah, can't move my lord. So, Ephraim's gonna go that way. Erica's gonna go with this. No, they're gonna go together because they are gonna want to be friends and all that. My flyers should go together along with Seth. If they do that, I'm gonna have like all my super kill units on one side here. Where's Franz? Did I? Hold on. Uh-oh. Hold on a hot second here. Oh, shoot. Ha. Oh, shoot, man. Do that, I guess, but like, that doesn't particularly need the EXP here. Give it to some of my other units. But the yikes, huh? Okay. Huh. Seth and Natasha. Let's say that Natasha's with these guys here. So we have our Franz kill unit. We're gonna have Cormag and Tanar taking this side. This is what they're gonna do. Luke's gonna have to take this side because healer this way. Ross can follow them that way. How many units am I bringing? 12? 12. So I'll go 6 and 6. So yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Noel wanted to support with someone. And that was, let's see here. Both my mages. He can go either way. That's what he can do. So it doesn't really matter which way he goes. We have more support with Ross, so we could go that way. But then I have another axe user. I can always mix it up. I think I need to send Colm up that way, considering, yeah, they have the door that way. I mean, I'm sure there's a door key. Yeah, there's a door key, so I guess it doesn't particularly matter. I'll still send up Colm that way. Is what I will do. And this squad of 6, and then this squad of 6, and then it'll be A-okay. Something or other here. Sure, let's give it a go. Let's give it a shot here. It's not really much point putting Ephraim in there. Because he can't gain anything at all anymore. Music's pretty cool, man. Let's do this, how about? Put Erica down right in a tile where she's going to have an advantage. Is what I'm kind of thinking here. So for my day today, it was Friday here. I had some videos to edit for work, so I was just able to work from home, which was nice. Especially at the end of the week, being able to work from home is kind of nice and chill and all that. Oh, I was going to move my lower movement units to the front here. I was just kind of generally inventorying who was where. Temporarily. 16, 17... I'll do some of this. And interesting update for my truck here, my old Fargo. So I have been definitely learning a thing or two about like proper maintenance with it over time. And a couple of years ago, first beginning to drive it at all, I heard that I was supposed to put in straight weight 30 oil. And I could only find straight weight 30 engine oil as like something that you would put in lawnmowers and stuff like that. But I was like, oh, this is what it wants, so that's what I'm putting in there. Yeah, I found out that that wasn't exactly the best move because it has something called detergent in it, which is kind of like a cleanery kind of thing that's going to be aggressively attacking my gaskets, old bushings, or any like old pent-up sludge that might be in the system. Nice crit there. knocking it loose and then getting it jammed in the system, causing all sorts of problems. So you don't really want detergent in old vehicles. Where's that guy going? And so I started looking for non-detergent straight weight 30 oil. And the only place that I could find that, like anywhere particularly close, was a nearby place that sold it as like compressor oil. So I found just straight weight 30 non-detergent compressor oil. So it was an oil that was clear rather than being like the, you know, yellowy orangey kind of stuff that you would associate with oil. Here, go ahead and do this. But I was like, oh, it's straight weight 30. It's what my Injured would want then. I have found out since I was driving completely on compressor oil last year. And I've since found out, researching it for this upcoming season, that is not really a good play, because the other thing that engine oils would have in it are additives like zinc that help maintain your engine as like metals rubbing against metal and all that. And so I do want some kind of engine oil. Oh, I can do this right now. Cool. Let me just double check. I always make 100% sure. Yep. So I needed some kind of engine oil, and I needed to be straight weight 30. I could not frickin' find that anywhere, man. Master Noel, I know you. You're Natasha from the temple. Yes, I remember seeing you many times back in Grotto. But this is the first time we've ever actually spoken. I don't know what it is, but clerics and mages seem to be like oil and water. And we mages can be an enigmatic bunch at times, shadowy and sinister. Or at least that's how I've always imagined you cleric sauce. Oh, no, I never. Well, no, you're right. We had few dealings with the mages. But that's in the past. I have a question for you, Master Noel. I think I can guess. It's about the sacred stones and Prince Leon, is it? It is. My mentor died, trying to warn us about the threat our sacred stones posed. I want to know the truth. What is Emperor Vigard up to? I mean, he's dead at the time of this conversation, but what is Prince Leon's role in this? There are as many truths out there as there are people to tell them. Perhaps it's best simply to choose the truth with which you are the most comfortable. Those are wise words. In the eyes of your mentor, I would imagine he must have seemed quite evil. He imagined our magical studies using the sacred stone were sacrilege. I suspect he quite loathed the ancient magics he called dark. You're wrong. My mentor wasn't like that at all. And isn't this war the direct result of all your dark magic research? Well, I suppose you are right about that. Your magic stems from faith in the unknowable, the divine presence. In contrast, dark magic stems from knowledge, from understanding. We distrust what we do not understand, and we strive to know the unknowable. Perhaps our disciplines truly are incompatible. I like the sound of dark magic. That sounds up my alley. Fort level increased. Cool, man. No, I don't need to act anymore. Okay, I guess we can, like, super press up here now. I can even do this. Time to die! So anyway, I really struggled to find a straight weight 30, like, actual engine oil. And I could have just, like, done another year of compressor oil and put in something like a zinc additive. But there's more things than just zinc. So I was like, you know what, I should, probably get, like, some actual proper engine oil and make sure that I'm, Apparently there's just a redstone somewhere. Nothing else. Any staffs I should be worried about? I'm a bit sketched out about that now. I mean, there's the... Berserk. Where are you? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Whole lot of hot ticker. Use Berserk on one of those dudes and then miss. Erica's gonna get to level 20 here and then she's gonna be okay. And I eventually found a place that... Oh my god! Got stocked some stuff. Engine oil specifically made for pre-50s vehicles. Straight weight 30, low detergent. It's not gonna be like aggressively attacking my gaskets or anything. It's more likely it misses. Ho 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 ho. But the problem is their shop is like way far out of town. It's a little bit over an hour drive out of town. But it's in a town where they're where my grandparents are. And my dad's out there semi-regularly. And I could have always ordered it right to here, but I figured my dad's out there from time to time, and it's like, I may as well just, like, save on the shipping costs and get, like, free shipping by picking it up in store. And so that's what I did. So I ordered it for, like, in-store pickup, and I was like, yeah, I'll just get it there. You have no friggin' luck. Hey, look, your speed's going up. Sweet. And, so I ordered it. I ordered a good amount of it to be able to last me a while, like a couple of oil changes and, like, some top-ups as I potentially drip oil as the season goes on. And, it came with a shop tracking thingamabob. So you know what Shopify used to be? Apparently they rebranded to just Shop. Apparently they go through that, and there was, like, a tracking thing with it. And it said, like, very shortly after, like, within a week that my oil had arrived and was ready for pickup there. And shortly after, my dad was there on a visit, and, I figured he'd pick up my oil while he was there. And, even though the tracking literally said that it was there and preparing for pickup, pickup's usually ready within 24 hours, and it said that for like a whole week. Yeah, it wasn't there. And, so I contacted them being like, hey, it says it's arrived. Is it not there? What's going on? And the guy had responded to me saying like, oh yeah, we don't do tracking for in-store pickups. Then what the hell is this tracking then? Why was there a specific tracking page? I'm so confused. Who was this guy making a beeline? And why? Weird. Very weird, man. Like, okay, well, I guess it'll have to be picked up another time. I guess I don't get to drive my truck anytime soon. And that's when my dad and I decide that, hey, let's fix up the oil pan then. Instead of just, like, filling it up. Chances are, it's never been taken off before. And so, while we're waiting on this oil anyway, let's take off the oil pan, super clean it up, and make it all nice, shiny, new looking, put it back on there, and, you know, it'll be a good thing to get done, and get out, like, 70 years of sludge buildup that could be causing issues. Make it all nice and clean, and make the truck run better, and all that. So that's what we did. We took it off. We, really cleaned it up. Got out a lot of sludge that was stuck in there. It's all nice and clean on the inside there now. Oop. Yeah, I wouldn't double or anything. Your friend gonna come down too? That guy's really booking it over, isn't he? There, that'll get rid of the berserk. But then you've gotta be shitting me! That was a 9% chance to land! God. Okay, yeah. We got it put in a coat of primer, and then we, went and painted it. I would have just painted it like a black or something, but on doing some proper research, it turns out the original color was blue, which is the original color of my engine as well, so that kind of checks out. So, we got all nice and shiny looking. So, with, some pictures of this stuff in the automotive channel here in the Discord, like, if display capture comes on. Got taken off. I got all this sludge that wouldn't come out by just opening the plug, like, entrenched in there from years there. All nice spick and span. Got all primered. You can tell that the original color was blue from, like, the engine there. So the oil pan here would have been blue at one point. All as one unit, so we got a similar looking blue. Put on a layer, put on multiple layers, made this nice shiny looking thing that now has a little bit of scuffs from us remounting it earlier today. So, we got that done. And earlier this week, I got an email from the shop saying that my oil had actually, like, arrived properly there. I was ready for pickup. And my dad was making a trip out today. Well, yesterday, I guess, because it's after midnight. But today, for all intents and purposes, Friday. On May the 8th. And, he got there at about 1-ish, and there was no one there. It seemed like it was closed down. And he was calling me, wondering what was going on there. I was like, huh, that seems strange. I could have sworn I checked online that their hours were like 9 to 4. Yeah, their hours are 9 to 4 Monday to Thursday. Their hours are 9 to 12. They close at noon on Friday. They're not open on weekends. And they weren't open again until next week. So my oil is there, and he couldn't pick it up. And that was like the biggest thing still preventing me from driving, apart from, you know, getting the oil pan back on, which I figured I could do at any point. I'm gonna do this now. And, yeah. So I was a little bit unhappy about that. I guess I really should have just double-checked when they were open. I was just looking at the other weekday hours before. Unbelievable, man. Just a bit longer. Yes, you may be right. There may be an end to this fighting soon. We may yet defeat the evil in this land and return it to the hands of men. Then, Renee may enjoy its former glory. Yes. You will be crowned king of Renee, and I will help you rebuild our land. It will make it a happy and prosperous country, free of conflict. Just as we three used to dream about. We three. Leon was here with us, wasn't he? We three had so many grand ideas for the futures of our lands. Yes, we talked about a lot. But Leon... Brother, please promise me that you won't ever leave me alone. Please, promise. Of course, I would never leave you. How would you ever think I could do something like that? Brother, I know better than anyone how you feel, dear sister. Ever since we were born, no, even before, we two have always been together. And together, we will always stay. Yes, dear brother. There we go, support level increased. So, yeah, but, oh, that works. Oh my god! Okay, I still have control over this. Nice. That worked out well. Then that's a turn that she's not beelining. Oh, shit. Oh. Fuck. Shit. Tell you what, left squad's gonna take their time. The right squad's the one that's gonna beeline it. Get in here. Okay. Do something like this, whatever, man. So anyway, a couple weeks ago, I had gotten a call from the local antique car club that I'm a part of. Just like general survey of like what events do you like from the club, anything you want to see change, like what, like just general kind of survey stuff. And on asking about my vehicle there, I'd said like the status of it, just waiting on oil from like this place way out of town. He was like, oh, you don't need to go that far. There are some specialty places in town, but you know, these specialty places that you wouldn't find on like a simple Google search. And he had mentioned some place that I didn't write down at the time because like I was at work just taking this call, and you know, wasn't exactly at the ready to be jotting things down or anything like that. Here, just go. And so I was like, huh, he had told me that there were some places, and so maybe I should call him. So I looked through my call history and narrowed down like the one number that his must be. And I gave him a call, he answered, and was asking who this was. I was like, oh my god! Like I'm so-and-so that you were talking to, the one with the Fargo and like the oil issue. Was like, oh yeah, I remember now. And I was like, yeah, I'm calling about what were those places you mentioned again where I could get oil? And he mentioned this one place that was a half an hour drive away through rush hour traffic. But I went and I bought oil. This stuff was not straight weight 30, it was 20 weight. And I asked, like, will it make it any more difficult to start then by being heavier weight oil? And the guy said only in wintertime. And it's like, oh, okay, fair enough then. And, go ahead and do this. Go on, Ross. And, it literally said, like, on the packaging, for use in vehicles where it was originally recommended to have straight weight 30. So it was literally designed, like, as a substitute for older vehicles like mine that initially expected straight weight 30 and is recommended, like, in shop manuals and owner manual and stuff like that. So it is meant to be a substitution. So I got this big 5-liter jug of it. For 55 bucks, it wasn't exactly cheap. But the guy there was right in when he was saying that the best thing that you can do, like, the best purchase that you can make for the long-term health of your vehicle, for your engine at least, is good oil. And he is right about that. I do want to take care of my 73-year-old engine here. So, picked that up, and I was like, alright, we can put the oil pan back on now. Let's go ahead and do that. So, I went and did that. Sure, keep on zooming, man. I guess if I was gonna dance for you anyway, I could have pulled back a little bit. Oh well, this gets Tethys to move forward too then. So it's fine. So I got a thing of oil, and I'll still pick up the oil that's like way out of town and just use it for like top-ups. My dad's Mercury truck if he ends up wanting an oil change, and just, you know, stuff to have on the shelf and have it ready for a while. That'll be like good for my engine too. Is the plan. I might turn down the game volume a little bit looking over at the volume mixer just a notch. Down to here. Hey, his luck went up. Wow. Crazy, man. Here, limit how many people can go after Noel in a second. You're not gonna kill this guy. That could actually be a problem. Goes after Noel in a second here. Well, the time has come. Javelin time. And then we'll go here. We'll do some of this. Poke. So then I grabbed my shiny new looking oil pan. Drove over to my cousin's place. Head into the garage. I told him that if everything goes well, then maybe I'll be driving my truck out a year. And he was like, good, looking forward to having more garage space again. And, oh, okay. I lived with 1 health. Means that the paladin guys shouldn't be able to come after me, I don't think. Please miss. Ho 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 ho! Okay. So that thing was a massive pain in the butt to take off, and it was a massive pain in the butt to put back on again. But got on there. RJ helped me a lot. You've seen during this playthrough as well, my cousin there that was over here the one time. I was still in the Erica route, I think. Not wearing my hat today, because I probably still got like bits of 70-year-old gunk in here. All the bits and pieces that would fall down as I'm putting this oil pan back on. But got it back in there and across the 20 bolts, slowly tightened them all. And went around each of them multiple times to make sure that they were on there nice and tight. I wouldn't have any leaky oil or anything like that. And got that put back on, got the belt housing put back on, got an oil filter replaced, put fresh oil on there. I got a brand new battery put in there because it looked like my old battery was kind of old and crap. I guess they're kind of slow because slow Noel here can outspeed you. Guess these guys are just generally kind of slow. Okay. Just all sorts of nice stuff. To have it not only be working well, but working better than it ever has as long as I've been the owner. Just berserk for one more turn. So if I leave, like, one of those guys alive, I can't even get over to it. They're probably not gonna kill her, right? Any way I can give Garcia the kill here? I can bring you down to, like, 9. Maybe. We'll see here. So, got that all put on there over the course of a couple hours. And then I had RJ prime the engine by pouring some gas right into it, and I had this old container of gas that I'm pretty sure is the same one that I used to prime the engine last year, so, you know, it was kind of old and crap, and particles probably separating, so it was probably not the best stuff for that. I really should have gotten, like, some fresh gas, but I was like, it's here, it doesn't hurt to try. May as well. So we poured it directly into the engine, and, I tried to fire it up. It turned over really well with that new battery. Ooh, that's pretty good there. Level you 18 now? Why not? Give it to Cole Muir. And you know what? It fired up and I got going. Now, my dad had mentioned to me when I got home that I should probably let it sit for a while after putting that oil pan back on, considering the gasket separating the oil pan and the engine. So, like, the rubbery material, it's kind of a mix of cork and rubber that sits between it to, like, squish down and prevent any oil from leaking out between the sides of the metal. It's not one piece, it's multiple pieces. 2 long pieces, and then 2, like, round pieces in the front and back. So because of that, there's gaps between each of these pieces. So I put in, like, some gasket maker silicone that would harden into a rubbery kind of material. That would essentially fill those gaps. And he had pointed out to me, like, hey, we should probably let it sit for a little while now so that, you know, that gasket maker can, like, properly set and I'll get, like, you know, proper sealing in those joints and all that. And I was like, oh yeah, that's probably a good point. So anyway, he can look out the window tomorrow morning and see that the truck's already out there. I guess I won't go for a morning joyride or anything. That is a good point, and I probably should have driven it home. But anyway, it's home now. My car is not home. My car is now at my cousin's place because I'm one person. I can't drive 2 vehicles back home. So I left my car there and I took my truck home. So I can go get it tomorrow. Like, either have someone give me a ride and then I get the car there. Or, it's not far. I could literally just jog over there. I can do a little bit of a morning run and go get my car. Is what I could always do. It's not a bad idea. But yeah, my car's spending the night out there now. Oop, there we go. Yeah. Gotta level up while berserked. Oh my god! Holy shit! This 9% berserk has worked out for me as long as you don't die here. Holy shit. Man, left side has really been fighting quite the battle over there, huh? But it worked out okay in the end. My god. If I didn't get that 1 defense level up right now, plus an earlier one, that would have killed. Get more EXP on Noel, really level him up. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I ended up... It just had a little bit of gas from last year still. I had put in some stabilizer last fall, because fuel, it goes bad over time. You can't just let fuel sit around forever and have it still be good and usable. Like, potentially in a lawnmower you can, like equipment that just doesn't really care the quality of the gas that it gets. But, yeah, you don't really want a vehicle be sitting around all winter and still be using the same fuel, especially something, like, kind of on the older side. Because fuel does go bad, particles separate and all that. Due to this. So I put in some fuel stabilizer to essentially keep stuff from separating, make it good a little bit longer. But still doesn't change the fact that it's not ideal fuel to be in there. So it's just a little twiddly wink of gas and it not being the best stuff. I was like, yep, gonna put in some fresh stuff here. Interesting level up. And I usually just go with like standard gasoline. Vehicles back then were designed for leaded gasoline, so the lead inside it kind of helped increase the octane. And ideally that is what my truck would like most, but as long as I'm not pushing it, I don't really need leaded fuel. If I'm ever like super pushing it, like I'm hauling something really heavy, actually putting it through its paces, I'll go to like Canadian Tire and buy myself some lead additive and add it into the fuel, and then I'm good. And then it'll be exactly what the engine expects. But just for like casual cruising around, like modern gas is fine with it. Here, go ahead and do this. But the reason that lead was added was to, like, increase the octane. And so with, like, old crap gas and it not driving for a while, the first fill-up of every year, I always put in, like, the premium stuff. And then I go standard gas after that for every fill-up for the rest of the season. Again, unless I'm, like, pushing it or something. Here, poor Mag, do this. So, I put in a tank of premium fuel that cost, like, $2 and something or other per liter. And, so it wasn't fully filling up my truck, because again, there was still a little bit of gas in there. It showed a little smidge on the dial from last year. But, you know, I had to fill up most of the tank. I think I put in, like, 50-something liters. I have a 40-liter tank on my car. I think it's like a 60-ish liter tank on my truck there. So I put in, like, 50-something liters. It cost me $95. I think that's the most I've ever paid for a tank of gas in my life. So that was certainly something, but yeah, I want to get premium stuff for, like, the first fill-up of the year with my old vehicle there. And I was a little bit worried at first, like, wait a second. I can't just kill you and get it, because... Oh, I can't, okay. I was about to say, it must be one of the other Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem games where it's not a green item, where it's a, like a normal item, and you have to actually steal it from them, and it's a pain in the butt. So, there was a time, like, it was either early last year or early the year before, or something like that, where, I'd gone to a gas station while my truck was still in a bit of a sketchy state, and, filled up. And the moment after I filled up, it just wouldn't fire up anymore. I couldn't move my truck, and, I had to get my dad to come by with a tow rope behind his truck and slowly pull me home, because it was pretty close to home anyway, so I distinctly remember that. And I was a little bit worried, because, like, it hasn't been on the road in a while, and I just replaced, like, an extremely vital part that I've never dicked around with before. Is it gonna be okay? Started up great. Started up pretty fantastically. Drove it home. Really? I missed a freaking 95? Oh my god. Well, guess I'm not taking both these guys down in one turn. What the heck is my RNG today? I definitely, like, it was pretty late. There wasn't much light out anymore. But there was still some people, like, walking around now that the weather's nice. And, I got some looks from people. I had a motorcyclist go by and, like, nod at me, like, yeah. I had a guy that rolled down his window and drove up next to me. And he was calling out to me, good shit, dude. That's awesome. And, I thought that was kind of cool. Oh, he only has the one range. What a weirdo. What a weirdo. Sure, keep on leveling up the lances for now, I guess. This is what we can do. So I got it home. It's parked out front now. It's the first time I've driven my truck since the very beginning of November last year, and even that was just kind of barely started up because I had it through Halloween. Speaking of through Halloween, because it hasn't really been much of a concern because it was just put away in the garage. Most of the, like, the big notable Halloween decor has been taken off, but the spider stickers that I had on the windows are still on there. So, I am, one of these days soon, better get out there and take off all my spider stickers. Because, yeah, Halloween was a little while ago now. Basically had it out through Halloween, and, like, November 1st put it away. Last year was my first Halloween I had it out, and there's still Halloween decor on it. So yeah, I am quite excited that my truck is on the road. I opened up the hood after I got home, and it seems significantly hotter under there than I'm used to, so... yeah, I'm gonna be cautiously optimistic there, and I'll give it a proper look-see tomorrow. I didn't notice any leaks while I was going at things there. It seemed like things were pretty A-okay. But, you know, I'll give it a proper look-see tomorrow. Outdoors and some nice sunshine and all that. Enjoy some nice weather. Should be nice, man. Yeah, I'm kind of excited that that's home now, and it's quite a bit of a journey with this whole oil situation. I'll still have to get my out-of-town oil. I've already paid for it anyway. So yeah, that's what's going on with the truck now. The truck shuck. So I've been quite looking forward to this for a while, especially with things like my job stresses and all that. Thinking on things like my truck has been like one of the things kind of keeping me going here while I'm stressed out with a whole bunch of life stuff. So having this like actually on the road now and, you know, driving around a vehicle that just genuinely really quite makes me happy. That's nice. That is definitely nice. Are they just not moving? What the hell is going on here? This is the right tile, right? Pillar. Let's see what happens if I move here out of curiosity. Let's see what goes on there. That's a truck situation. Oh, now they're coming. It's fine. Noel can take a hit as long as he's not getting doubled and you're not a Myrmidon, so you're not doubling him. Right. Fuck! Are they just not interested in attacking friends? I'm not redoing a whole map for that. Kinda can take point with those mages. That's what she can do. Gonna go this way. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the coming days. There is a car show that's going on tomorrow, but I have so much shit going on. I don't have time to go to any car shows right now, even though I'd very much like to. I don't think I have the time for that. There's too much shit to get done. Lots of garden stuff, especially right now. Oh, you're just gonna die, dude. Yeah, they just want someone who isn't friends to attack. What kind of looks like here. No, okay, they're going after friends. But he might completely destroy... Oh, wait, even if I'm doubling. Oh, that's perfect then. Okay. So yeah, here's a bit of an absolute disaster zone. I'm gonna shower really well tonight. I think I'm gonna sleep really well tonight. Oh, that guy died. So, I'm only gonna do the one chapter of this game tonight. It's not gonna be particularly long. And, because this isn't gonna be a long one, that's also why I'm not doing any 3D printing tonight. That, and I stopped by Rip Rap Warehouse on the way home, a 3D printing shop, to see if they had any new build plates, because I might have diagnosed part of the issue with my, my printer there. That build plate that's on there right now is my old original build plate that, like, came with this printer as part of, like, the original owner. Way before I got this machine. That thing spent its life 3D printing cup holders for cars, like ABS plastic. And that build plate has, like, some residue, like, kind of permanently encased in there. Like, maybe there's some cleaning I could do to, like, actually get it out of there, but it's in there good. Like, I can't just scrape it off, and so I haven't really used that build plate ever since I got other ones. This is fine. I mean, a 9 lent before. Okay. But I put this thing on there, and the moment I put it on there, printed okay. The print quality was fine after doing that. Oh, God. So, I figured it must be something with, like, my newer build plates here, the 2 ones that I keep, like, swapping out, because that one it prints fine onto. It just leaves marks on the bottom of my prints because it's leaving residue. That dragon that's right there, I printed that earlier today since I was working from home, and it printed mostly fine. The tail end is a little bit messed up. It came a little bit loose. But I just pulled that thing out, wiped the dust off of it, and then told it to print, and then worked okay. Like, I could probably give it a wash or something like that, and then maybe it'd be perfect. I don't know. So I was, pretty surprised about that. Here, go ahead and do this, man. So, I thought maybe it was a texture thing. That one feels a lot rougher than these ones that feel a bit smoother. Like, maybe with the rougher texture, that one has, like, more surface area for the, plastic to grab onto, while it needs something to adhere onto. And it's possible that I've, like, worn down the rough texture of my other build plates here as I've, like, used them over time and continue to, like, really heavily scrub them down, potentially. And I went to Rep Rap Warehouse to ask if they had, like, any build plates that I could buy. And it sounds like I'd probably just have to go look online or something like that. And I still might get myself a new build plate. But they told me, hey, speed's going up again. And they told me that apparently the, here, put that away. Also, who's the one with the red gem? I haven't killed them already by accident, have I? This is not the end of the world. I guess I don't need funds. Didn't that one page say there was someone with a red gem? I don't think I know someone with a red gem when I... Uh-oh. Huh. Anyway, they said that apparently it's not just bare metal. Apparently the, build plates have, like, some sort of chemical in them or something like that that'll wear down over time and, you know, go away as I'm, like, scrubbing it down over time to the point that eventually they get to be just bare metal. I thought they were just bare metal. But apparently they have, like, some sort of additive in them that makes stuff adhere a little bit better. Was news to me. So it sounds like that might be gone from my build plates. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do any of that there. And they told me use a glue stick. Take a glue stick, put it over the surface of the build plate, and then it'll stick a little bit better. And I was like, what, do I have to do that before every print? And the guy said, not before every print, but, you know, every once in a while, and as you see it coming off. And I was like, okay, I'll try it, see what happens. I don't have a glue stick right now. At least as far as I'm aware. I guess I haven't really looked to see if I have any ample glue sticks lying around. Hasn't really been at the forefront of my mind. Man, I'm just short of one-shotting. Axe Reaver would do it. Here, just do this. This is what I think I will do. Maybe I'll give that a go. Maybe I'll use this build plate a little bit. I'll try to clean up the residue from it. Get some things printing. This is the first time I printed a dragon in a long time. Turned out pretty alright. Like I said, it wasn't perfect, but it turned out pretty alright. Here, give this a go. Give this a bit of a shot here. Ow. I might be figuring out the 3D printing thing. So I want to 3D print like the that one Smash Bros trophy next. And it looks like next weekend. Oh, goddamn. I was hoping maybe that could be some good experience for you there, man. Next weekend, I'm probably going to be at a big esports tournament that is running many games, including Smash Ultimate. And it's looking like it's quite likely I'll be commentating the Smash Ultimate tournament and streaming it. Since they look for, like, volunteers and TOs and stuff like that at this event. And I want to go there, like, to... Oh my god, the crit. To network with the FGC scene a little bit and, you know, especially with, like, the upcoming Fragapalooza tournaments. And get to know some people in the scene and all that. Figure out if there's any way that, like, FGC players might be interested in the stuff that I'll be doing at Fragapalooza and vice versa. So it was a bit of a networking trip there. Well, I think it's just cash prizes for the Smash Ultimate ones there. I could, for fun, like, 3D print a Smash Ultimate trophy and take it along and give it to whoever wins as well, just for funsies. This is what I could well do, and I'm sure no one would have any objections to that. Maybe I print a couple. And one for, like, the tournament next weekend. Because they are kind of fun. I do like 3D printing, like, cool trophies and giving them away and stuff. People typically tend to get a kick out of that. The 1 EXP point did it for me. Please be a good one. Could be better than +3, but speed and res went up. Aren't as commonly going up. Well, that was a pretty good level up. I like that one. I'm so gonna get slept, man. My concern here. So that's what's going on with the 3D printing situation. So maybe I'll be 3D printing a couple of those. I have things generally assembled here for the Mario Kart tournaments. I haven't glued this into place. I want to paint the star and the leaf this weekend. But we have the general shape taking form. And also, when I figured out issues with my build plates, I've got the feet printed and then NFC tag put on. So this is a Luigi tag, and that one with the star is a Mario tag. You'll be able to tap these onto a Nintendo console for an amiibo there. So it says Mario Tennis Fever Megaland 2026. As I paint on some eyes here and stuff. These are gonna look pretty cool, so these will go to our doubles champions. Also, ignore one of my jackets there and a 3D printing filament box that I kind of forgot was there because I've been dicking around a whole lot with 3D printing lately. Dicking around a whole bunch with my truck and dicking around a whole bunch with 3D printing stuff. As I'm figuring things out here. So that's what's going on. That's my story updates. That's what we have going on here. You know what? Yoink! Give me that. Alright, well. I guess this is gonna be a double whammy. That's the two major updates going on with me. With the truck and the 3D printing. And new developments as of today with both of them. So I'm really quite tired after a long day here. Like I said, I was working today too. It's not like it was a day off. You're sure, man. Oh my god. I was about to say, like, maybe I crit and I just killed too. Wow. I crit and I actually just killed. Amazing. It'd be so cool if Wyvern Lords in this game could wield lances and axes like the later games. But instead it's lances and swords, same as the Falcon Knights. They didn't want to make them too different. They're different stat-wise, but not in terms of what they can wield. Also, my left eye has been sore / hurting here since Monday. Which I experienced a similar sensation when I was first taking off that oil pan like 2 weeks ago. And some of the old grease fell off, and even though I was wearing glasses, I'm pretty sure it must have bounced off my nose and gone into my eye, and my eye just started really burning for a decent while, and still was kind of sore for the rest of that day, but then it went away, and I was fine for like a week or so. And then ever since Monday this week, it's been really quite unpleasant here. And I really, really don't want to be messing up my eyes here, because it's really important to take care of one's eyes. So yesterday I wanted to go to the optometrist. I didn't get a chance because I was busy going over to my Oma's place. Doing a lot of yard work stuff there that took me longer than expected. And going over to my cousin's place and giving him a Dougie toy for his Dougie for his birthday there. And Natasha could use some heals there too. That doesn't matter there. And then coming home and it's late and I'm not going to the optometrist there. And then today I was thinking about going during the day. And then the whole situation with the oil came up after I found out I didn't have any oil there at the ready to pick up. And I really wanted to get my truck on the road already because I'm going to lose my mind. Like, when's this going to happen? When are we going to actually get it out there, you know? Just do this or something. I don't know, man. And so today was work, and then go out on my oil and 3D printing run, and then go out and mount the oil pan and get the truck working and drive it home, and then I just start streaming. And that's my day. So, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, but tomorrow's the weekend. I mean, technically today, again, because it's 1 in the morning. Miss. Sweet. So... yeah, but I really, really should go in there for a checkup and say, hey, I got some foreign material in my eye, and now my eye feels wrong. You just have, like, a quick look-see and make sure that's not, like, infected or anything, please. And hopefully, I'm not returning to one of these streams one day wearing an eye patch. Let's not tempt fate here. So, yeah, my eye has not been feeling great. Like, right around here, right around, like, the top left of my left eye. God, that hits hard if it hits. God, it hit. Fuck. Miss. Oh, it missed. I just heard the sound. Can't get any experience off of that. But I think this squad is just gonna be desperately trying to survive right now. Because holy shit. Oh no! Miss. Oh. What the hell? Damn it. But I also need to heal Ephraim. It's kind of a bit of trouble here. Guess I can always dance with Tethys or something. I can do if I need to. It's probably gonna miss him. Most likely. That's been what's all been going on with me. Guess there's some new work developments too, but yeah, you chilling there is probably fine. Here, just so that no mages, well, I guess one mage would be able to attack Ephraim. Oh my god, the crit! How's it going, Reggie Bump Morning? Look at that, pretty sweet, man. Those guys were a little bit threatening, and now they outie here. Okay, let's have a quick look-see here. Let me, because you have access to the convoy, use that. Because yikes. None of these guys have range. This guy's not being EXP. This guy's dying. I gotta start doing some damage here before I get completely overwhelmed, man. Here, do a little smidge of this. And then maybe my flyers can come in on a bit of a rescue mission or something here. My next turn, at least. I better do this so that Cormag's feeling better to shove his face in there. As long as I can survive another one of those long-range magic attacks, I should be able to have Tana assassinate them on the next turn. Is the case doing swell, getting over the facepalm that was at last direct? I can't wait to start my VTubing career. Not with the, not with the frickin' VTuber model Guzma actually straight up had commissioned for me and gave to me as a surprise thing. But instead, as hyper-realistic looking Fox McCloud. Just in full roleplay. Can't wait for that. It'll be truly spectacular. Well, I guess this guy's not being any EXP. That's a little bit unfortunate. I guess maybe I shouldn't have attacked him with a range attack. Then Ephraim wouldn't have killed him there. And I could have killed him on the next thingamabob. Okay, well. Those promoted units that are coming in are going to have to be my fodder. Ow. Hopefully those two sages don't come over and wreck Cormag too hard. Yeah, that direct sure was something. This is what, the 4th time they've released Star Fox 64? Something like that. In a new iteration. They only know how to tell one story and that's it. And apparently they're working on a Star Fox film. And I'm sure it's gonna tell the story of Star Fox 64. Wow, he's outspeeding a Swordmaster. That really says something about how cracked France has gotten. Doesn't it? You missed Tana getting hit with a 9% Berserk earlier. It was wild. Now if there's any character you get laughs with Leon? Oh wow, with a Star Fox movie? I don't know the first thing about Star Fox, so if that's a character in Star Fox, I have no idea. You can't even hit her. What are you doing, dude? 5th time Star Fox 64 is a retelling of Star Fox SNES. Oh. So 5th time telling the same story. As long as this can't kill. Ow. I don't think anyone else can reach Noel, though. Hey, I got a level up. Sweet. Yeah, there's worse +2s, though. I guess it's not a super big deal. Damn you! Screw this guy! Who the hell? Uh-oh, that was a thief, wasn't it? That was a... Goddamn. Damn you! Big EXP for Noel. He needs it. Donate it to him right now. Yes. Okay, what is he at now anyway? Level 17. Okay. Okay. Wake up, damn you! Damn it, this is no time to sleep. Who's the sleep staff guy? Dang it, it's the further guy. Ooh. This guy can't attack at close range because he's still got the freaking purge equipped and now he dies to a 4% crit. The catalog of games that just now hit the double digits, but that's including the canceled Star Fox 2, both the remakes, and Starlink, which was a crossover. I've already played Starlink. I don't know that I'd necessarily be doing all those. I'll consider it. But the other Star Fox games are pretty short. And I've... Oh, this is... fine, man. I've considered doing the Star Fox games before for, like, a little wedget at the end of a 24-hour cherry stream with some extra time. Or, you know, like a LAN event or something like that, where there's just, like, a couple hours to wedge. Because they're short. So I could always do that for fun. You know, Star Fox and Star Fox 2. If I really want to. But I have kind of quit on the whole, hey, new big release, I'm gonna cover it and everything leading up to it. Unless it's something that super interests me. Which, I don't know if Star Fox does or not. It's a little bit jarring, the new game that's coming out here. But I'll definitely consider checking it out. There's a good chance that I will. And if I did want to cram in something like just Star Fox and Star Fox 2, that's what, like, 3 hours total of playtime? Freaking easy, man. Easy peasy, not too worried. But speaking about, like, not being as on top of new releases, there's that new Tamagotchi Life that came out that I hadn't picked up. But everyone's saying it's, like, the best thing since sliced bread. Even one of my friends from high school was telling me about it and was just amazed at the fact that there's a no censor in the game and you can do, like, some absolutely wacky, unhinged things. I'm gonna be honest, it does look a little bit tempting to play. If I have time. I gotta get through freaking Fire Emblem here, and Pokemon, and Xenosaga, and all sorts of things. I don't want to get too carried away. But, not gonna lie, the new Tamagotchi Life actually does look kind of amazing. And it does seem like the kind of thing that would cause a lot of laughs on the channel. So I'm a little bit tempted, but I need some breathing room first. Okay. As long as the bottom squad there survives, I think we're good here. I think we'll be a-okay. Don't worry, Garcia, that guy's got nothing on you. Bam. Also strongly recommend Pragmata as a new release. You know, I had never heard... Uh-oh! Wait, I live. I live with 1 freaking HP! I had never even heard of that game until it came out. It was like the game would never even existed, and then it spawned into existence, and now everyone's like, this game's freaking amazing. This is what I tend to keep on hearing. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and do this now, because yikes. Also, do these freaking bow knights only have swords or something? Otherwise, why would they not attack with bows? What weirdos! I just saw the sprites and I was like, oh, it's time for bows. Nope. Apparently not. Really certain it was in the partner direct? That's where I learned of it, was it? Wait, is it on Switch 2 as well? If I did pick it up, I'd just pick it up on PC or something. This is what I would do. Ooh. Sweet. I don't need to block that tile. I do kind of want to kill this person because they're kind of my biggest threat. Honestly. Yep, and I think it's the 1%. The 1%? What does the 1% mean? Here, go ahead and do that. Oh, of games truly on physical? It is? Like, the Switch 2 version's actually... A real boy? Like Pinocchio? Is that what you're telling me here? I'd rather give the XP to someone else, but I guess it's not the end of the world. If it comes down to it. It's pretty wild. I saw someone posting on social media recently saying, like, oh, Nintendo didn't post Mario Tennis Fever in the recent earnings report, which means that it sold under 1 million units, which means that it sucked and it flopped so hard. So thank goodness Mario Tennis Fever existed, because it shows Nintendo that they finally need variable pricing, and they're finally doing that with the new Yoshi game, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Thank you, Mario Tennis Fever, for falling so that we can have variable pricing finally. And it's like, you're missing the bigger picture here. Nintendo is trying to move to an all-digital library here. We have such a tiny, minuscule fraction of games that are actually true physical on freaking physical with Nintendo anymore. It's basically just the first-party games and the tiniest little itty-bitty fraction of third-party games. Nintendo themselves is moving towards game key cards since they started doing that with Pokemon Pocopia, and that turned out to be a massive success, so that's just going to indicate for them to do it more. They're trying to push people more towards digital by, you know, you don't have to deal with the bullshit that is game key cards of having to insert the cartridge to play your digital game you have on your card. Plus, it's cheaper to buy on digital, so they're doing all these things to get people to move over to digital. But I was just kind of baffled when I saw somebody being like, thank you, Mario Tennis Fever, for falling so we can finally get variable pricing. You're missing the bigger picture here, dude. But I wasn't going to reply to that or anything. Like, I'm not that terminally online. Get the ready to start doing some Healy stuff here. And stuff like that. Yeah, that was a post that stood out to me, though. And we never got the release numbers for Pokemon Conquest back in the day. Look at it now. Sales numbers aren't doing shit for game quality. Yep, that is true. Oh my god, that landed. Give me something that's going to help me dodge the next attack. Oh, damn. That defense isn't going to help me survive it. Miss! Oh, I fucking knew that was going to land. 38, a 44, and then a 38. Of course it lands. Why wouldn't it? This is why we use save states. Because you can't spell Fire Emblem without fucked by RNG. And I don't want to lose an hour to 2 hours every time I stream this game. Because I got out RNG'd. There's that cool level up again. Here, just frickin'. Ah, shit. Do this. I have a better plan in mind. Friends, assassinate! Get out of here. Divine. Ow. I'm getting hit with all the low percent things here. I'm still a bit pissed off about that 9% Berserk. Like, at least it worked out in the end, but still. Here, we do that. Put my dancer right there to be part of the wall. Because that's what you do with level 20 dancers in this game. In the Game Boy Advance games in general. You use them as dodge tanks. Whee! I don't know, I guess you can chill out or something. This is what you can do. Whee! Okay. Should be good about all those druids and stuff. Should be fine. Why are they not attacking? Is it because of the hit rate? Is that why they're choosing Franz? I thought the AI usually prioritized units that can't fight back, like dancers, even if their accuracy sucks. Also, chance to hit her is actually 0 or something. What's going on here? Man, the druids in the middle there, like right by the boss. Oh my god, that actually landed. Look like they would be such a threat with these long-range magics, but they just can't hit them unless. Other one landed, so I mean. Okay. Not gonna put anything past this game after that 9% Berserk. Wait, can I get that? Wait, that doesn't count as an item in inventory. So, like... I can't kill here in one go. I think the A on hard's difficulty is an FE or program not to attack units that they can't hit. Might well be the case. Maybe they just can't hit her because her speed is insane. I don't know. Oh! I don't know, man. Don't worry, I'm landing this. I could have just moved one tile over. Okay, it's fine. It's a-okay. Slightly worried about you now, Colm, which is why I'm doing this. Because yikes. Do that quickly. Okay, dodge tank is too effective for their own good if the AI can calculate a 0% hit. Yeah, I mean... 27 speed. But we're rocking. Before you run up there, let's heal you too, because yikes. One of those druids hits you, you just die. So let's avoid that, preferably. Okay. Yeah, and you're both level 20. Couple more eclipses around there. You don't have anything left. I think I'm gonna try to prioritize giving the kills there to Garcia to have another ranged option first and foremost. Then maybe Noel next. Have another healer around. Yeah, have another healer around. And just how cracked summoners are. Just need to remember, summoners have stabs in this game, right? They do, and meanwhile, druids get access to anima magic that they did not in the previous games. So they got that buff. But when you're a shaman, and you can promote into druid like the other games, or you can promote into, or you can promote into, summoner. Why would you not promote into the summoner? Be stuck with just the dark magic, but you can summon dudes. Dudes? Or one more magic type. Always choose the dudes. Game's giving me all these promotion items now. Okay, so where the... Oh, he's still back here, man. Yeah, I guess the AI just figures a ready unit. They are literally healing the thief that is actively stealing their stuff. You're not wrong. That is pretty funny. Okay, one more eclipse. These guys probably don't move. There's like a men vulnerary. What's Garcia at anyway? Level 18. I can get him to level 20 this go. I can do it. Alright, Erica and Ephraim can mostly just kind of chill out back here. Who else needs some healing quickly? Tasha could use some healing. So, Loot is gonna practice her healing here. What she's gonna do. I guess I could have danced or something, but... Eclipse! That's your last eclipse. So we're a-okay from here. And then we'll go win the map. We'll get some last little bits of EXP. Alright, go check that out. Look, they don't move. Yoink! Talisman. Better use some of these stupid stat boosters. Yeah, you could use another little top me up. Like this. Oh, I forgot to move you before, didn't I? Here, do this. You can grind some supports. Garcia, get moving. ready to move on over. Are you? Yeah, you're all done. You're all done there, dude. You guys are gonna hang out over here. Hang on out. Garcia could use a little bit of healing there. I don't think that you're gonna gain invisible points that go towards nothing if you're maxed out, but just in case, because these games are kind of weird with their mechanics sometimes. Just in case, move a tile apart. So I make sure I'm sharing all the support points among those that actually need it. Right now, the supports I gotta grind are these ones, my little trio here. Support. Just double check and make sure, as I always do. My plans on my spreadsheet. Yep. Gonna get the little mage trio here. Excuse me. If at all possible, would you mind not stalking me like that? You noticed, huh? What did you expect? You've been on my back for days. I can't help but notice. What do you want from me? An attack of some sort. Hey! What was that for? Yeah, an attack, not constipation, as I made it sound like. You dodged, huh? I knew your presence would be dangerous to me. Hmm? What do you mean by... Gah! Stop! Please, stop! You did it again? This isn't good. Nobody else has dodged me twice. What are you saying? How's he dodging? His speed stat sucks. You're quick at escaping, too. You're dangerous. I'm afraid I can't let you threaten my natural superiority. Support level increased. Are you sure about that? Okay, game. Whatever you say. Don't you love it in Fire Emblem games where two characters end off a conversation like, I hate you. And it's like support level increase and they get better stat bonuses with one another. That's what it kind of feels like there, you know? You're just like... That's kind of like... What was that? 3 houses level support, honestly. That's what that was kind of like, huh? Okay, well. Also, Andrew B. Nintendo is raiding with a party of 4. I almost, for whatever reason, my brain wanted to initially interpret that as Andre W. Ben Nintendo. Or Ben Nintendo. I don't know why my brain gravitated towards, like, weirdness at first. But it's been a long day. My brain is fried. So, like, so I guess my brain just didn't know what to do here. Are you all from the raid ready for, like, the best part of the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem games? That's right. It's time to wait for, like, 50 turns over and over and over again. At least speeding it up by, like, you know, doing fast forward here. While we slowly grind support, because that's how you get support points. You chill out while being in adjacent tiles. So at the end of the map here, we just do this for like 50 turns to get all the support points I can for this map. Oh, this is my favorite part of Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem games, let me tell you. Like, I'm just, every time I start up another Fire Emblem playthrough, I'm just like, oh man, I can't wait until I get to my favorite part of the game, just waiting around doing nothing. So let me tell you, you arrived at like a really engaging part of this game. Like, your socks are going to be completely blown off by just this absolutely amazing gameplay. That's just waiting over and over, oh my god, over and over and over again. So that these guys like one another just a little smidge more so I get better stat boosts. Supports are overrated, who needs them? Who needs them? True. I need them a little bit. I don't need them, but I want them. But I greatly appreciate the raid there. What were you distributing? Was it something Fire Emblem as well? Was it a different game? I assume that you probably do a lot of Nintendo content, judging by the username. Much like I do. So what was on the stream agenda tonight? Fire Emblem or so? Oh my god! I'm accidentally like super fast forwarding it, and I don't know how the heck I'm doing that. Stop! Stop! What have I done? What have I done? It thinks fast forward is off. Uh-oh. As we're playing a hack of this game, it's rather brutal. But hey, sometimes it's merited. Oh, jeez. I don't know the first thing about Fire Emblem ROM hacks. I do enjoy going kind of casually through some Fire Emblem shenanigans. Bad RNG. I got some pretty bad RNG earlier this stream. I got hit with a Berserk Staff on a unit it had a 9% chance to hit earlier this map. I was, not particularly impressed about that. It's only got fast forward and super fast forward now. Yeah. Maybe. I've never had that happen before. That is a first for me. Yeah, there we go. It's too fast. How are we supposed to tell what's going on? There. We good. Alright, they both have a conversation. I probably maxed out the points I can get for this map. Now, I kind of want to feed Garcia. He's at 18 here. Noel, oh yeah, Noel's right here in the middle here. He's at 18 too. Anyone else particularly want stuff? What are you guys at? 18, 17. Oh, I can get some more staff experience on Lou. I didn't even notice you needed healing, Cormac. Here we go. Here, level her up to be even better at stabs and stuff. Almost level up. Okay, now chill out for a hot second. Now let's start taking on some druids. Ross, you are not whittling them away. You are gonna friggin' destroy them. Get out of here. What can you do on your own, Garcia? Out of curiosity. Ooh. He's gonna hit Garcia back hard, but it's not like he can kill. And I can always heal up and then attack again. Yeah, I won't be able to 2-round you thanks to the Nosferatu. But wait! There's more! Check it out. We have technology. We can do a little smidge of this. Now we get a level up and it's gonna give me like +1 luck. Just you watch. Oh, that's good then. Thank you, game. Thank you, I appreciate it. Alright, we do this. And this go around. We don't miss the 84. Good. Very good. Okay. And maybe I feed him one more, then I feed him like one of those bishops or something like that. +4, nice. Thank you, game. That's kind of you. Do all of them have Nosferatus? What have you got, anyway? Luna. Nosferatu. Go for it, dude. Give it a go here. Get you promoted so I can actually give you a good ranged option here. Bam. Get out of here. Pretty schnice. Huh, at that much EXP, I could always just have you, like, get a pot shot on the boss or something like that, and you might be able to do it. Hold on, out of curiosity. I could feed these guys to someone else. But they're unpromoted, so they might not give that much anyway. Out of curiosity here. I need to land the 38 to get it. He's using the rune sword, isn't he? He is using the fucking rune sword. You chill out there while I figure out what the heck I'm doing over here. Yeah, sure. He's just gonna heal up everything. But that could work in my favor. Because I'm attacking a promoted guy with an unpromoted guy. So just hitting him is probably gonna give me a good chunk, right? Oh, let's see here. A chunk, at least. A little chunk there. Can I do this? I'm not gonna be running out of durability on anything anytime soon. In terms of my total inventory, so like I'm good to dick around with stuff here. If I so want to. I should probably move Ross closer to Garcia so that his accuracy is a little bit better. Like, I'm not going to be making any meaningful damage on this guy, but... But, this could be my means to get Noel to level 20, and then I promote him after this map too. Why not? right? This is gonna take forever like this. I better turn off combat animations. I won't let you come between us. Monica and I will live here happily together. Forever. I had a feeling he might switch to the lance. Oh, my accuracy's better now, which is good. Damn it! This is gonna give me 1 then. Well, before I do something really dumb. But yeah. Noel has a reputation, does he now? Welcome on in, Agent Doppelhertz. And you have some sort of a reputation for what's going on in that ROM hack there. Do this and you chill out. Don't dare attack on player phase. Considering how much damage that guy's doing. Let it be enemy phase so I can dip out if I need to. Also, this is gonna take freaking forever, so like, combat animations off. Yeah, you're gonna need a bit of a heal here too. Oh, I could have just danced for loot and then given loot more experience with the step. Whatever, man. Whatever. Ross, I lied. You do have a use. Chill out right here, thank you. Okay, poke, poke. Yeah, I can get away with getting Noel to level 20 like that. Look, I got a hit. That's all I needed. Just needed a hit. Watch this be plus 1 HP now. Sure, that was worth getting to level 20. Squeezing out some extra levels. Okay, cool. I could literally promote right now if I wanted to. Maybe I will. Check it out, level 20. Alright, just put a thing away here really quickly, and then it should be Hero Crest. I have more than that, but they're all in other people's hands to make room in inventory. Let's go ahead and use this. Heroes are pretty cool in these games. But if I were to make anyone a hero, it'd be Garrick there. And he can be my warrior in the meanwhile. So I get a good ranged option here. Yes, please. Warrior Garcia. I didn't exactly use any axe fighters in the last playthrough I did where we played Binding Blade, considering the axe fighters kind of suck in that game. So, nice to have a warrior on the squad again. Speed didn't go up. Guess you don't have any promotion bonuses to speed. You can now use bows. Cool. Pretty sweet, man. Alright, well. do I just farm off of here? So if I can get like some good hits on the boss there. You're at 18, you're at 17. Should I just like, how much damage does the boss do here? I mean, you switch to the rune sword and you'll do more. You're a ton of Seth. Here, this will raise your accuracy. I'll try it. Maybe I'll squeeze these guys for the EXP that I can get. Yes, class-specific promotion items. I got trauma of them from this game's predecessor. Blazing Blade? Blazing Sword? Oh, he didn't land it, so he didn't heal. I might kill this guy. Ooh, speed went up, and look there. Land it, Cormag! Damn you, Cormag! Oh, that guy's gonna come in and heal now. Okay, sure. Damn you, Cormag. Why can't you just land it? Hmm? What's up with that? What's wrong with you? I might just exploit these guys. Hold on. Ephraim Cormag. You can't do too much, right? Not too much. You switch to a Silver Lance, you're gonna do more. But like, before I make any big mistakes there. Iron Lance. Get Ephraim in here. Do a little phone a friend there. Make sure that you're, not using durability of something a bit more valuable. That's all I want to make sure of there. He landed it that time. Yeah, let's get Noel to level 20. I'm getting 14 EXP each time. Land it. Hell yeah! Pretty sweet, man. Okay. Sounds like a plan to me. Lens are being too much of a tutorial for its own good, wasting a perfectly good promotion. I am an armored unit before it's ready. Yes. Chapter 8, I think that was, that happens in. Memory serves. Maybe. Can't eat 2 of those, so let's not bother. Should have got loot down there to heal Noel. Oh well. Maybe I can feed the priests to Colm. It sounds like such a weird sentence out of context. Oak. Ah! Because I've got so many units that are close to promotion. Well, close to promotion, you know what I mean. Close to the point that it feels best to promote them. We're about to get a level up and get to level 10. Damn it! You're the one that needs staff experience. What's wrong with me? Yeah, so you're seeing the way that I play Fire Emblem a little bit. Usually I don't go this hard, but this is such a good opportunity. I can't help myself. Give me something good. Alright, that's okay. You're the one that needs a friggin' staff experience. Tasha's already got it maxed out after all. Yeah, you can still level it up some. But I should do this. Nope. And just to make 100% certain he attacks Tana, look at that weapon leveling priest. And the Nosferatu guy doesn't get any funny ideas. He probably won't, but just in case. Just to be super safe there. Oh my god! Okay, well that guy died. Get the javelins, boys. That man is a single range fighter. Until he pulls out the rune sword. Look at them healing there. He has the rune sword and the silver lance. Well, the task failed successfully. Ugh. Here, check it out. Do this. Do I have a guiding ring? I probably have it, like, given to someone else. Like, just because of my whole crazy inventory situation. What's probably going on. So I probably can't promote you right in this map, can I? Yeah, I definitely have one. But there's a Master Seal there, too. Alright, your promotion can wait until after. The map's done. You can chill out for now, Noel. Yeah, I gotta use an Elysian Whip. You can start practicing the sword. While you were getting crappy level ups, I was practicing the blade. Start with this one first. Like this. It's gonna get so much staff experience. It's gonna be sweet. And then Noel can start getting staff experience coming up here. Just for the staff experience. So you can use some cool staffs by the end here. Poor Orson being mercilessly exploited like this. I am absolutely abusing this man. If I attack the healers, will they heal one another? Like, look, there's a level up on Colm. Meh. Tana's not doing a very good job at dodging here, is she? Unfortunately. Then we do this. But hey, it's okay. Poke. Yeah, do a few more of those. I just had to say something and then she successfully dodged. Does my audio go away when I'm fast forwarding now? Hey, look, they are healing each other. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, the fast forward's being weird today. Is he not attacking anymore? What's your deal, dude? I won't fast forward. You gonna do something? Oh, there we go. Oh! You got crit. Okay, just in case we get like a crit or something and he dies super soon. Let's see this before I forget. I want to see what the dialogue is. Prince Ephraim, you never did know when to quit. Renee is already lost. It's too late. Orson, you will move from that place. That is my father's seat. It is his throne. You've no right to sit there. Oh, he just friggin' crits! My god! He misses. That would have been so dang cinematic. Anyway, I just wanted to see that. See what the dialogue was. And apparently I can't get any Erica dialogue because I'm not doing the Erica route. Give him a hot second to catch his breath. Oh, he switched to the ranged option there. I mean, I guess he can just use Rune Sword a bunch of times. Alright, I can get one last poke. Poke! There we go, look at that. Perfect. I know I don't have an Elysian Whip immediately in the convoy. Wasn't the best final level up there, but... oh well. Dip out to here. Yeah. Do something like that. Core Mag, you're not gonna take too much damage to the Rune Sword, right? Yeah. Nice if we had a little bit better accuracy there, but oh well. Eh. Now let's do the same with the Core Mag. Look at that, I gotta level up my Core Mag. Around here, we don't do arena abusing. Much past the time you spit for funds. But grand scale, we don't do arena abusing. But playing through levels and finding ways to cheese the enemies, cool, I'll do that. I will find ways to do that. Tell me, how does one hold their throne on the unemployment line? Job market do be pretty crazy. Poke, poke. Dang it. The attacking keeps on being the default thing. It's almost 2 in the morning. I'm feeling tired. Yeah, I'm definitely doing just the one chapter tonight. Just doing a little bit of chip damage to this game tonight. I'll tell in some stories. Yeah, definitely a long day today. Damn it. Definitely gonna sleep well after all the work on the truck. Man. Bit of a pain it was. So you're at 18 now. Can I exploit you for 2 more levels worth? I could even eat 2 hits, it looks like. I feel like I can, and then I can spend the afterwards of this chapter just getting a ton of promotions. Making my whole squad promoted. Mostly. That'd be pretty sweet, man. Yeah, you mess with us, Orson, and I will absolutely exploit you for EXP. Oh, get crit. Should give you extra EXP if you do that. I have to grab another staff from the convoy here shortly. Well, that's okay, we can do that. Luke's gonna get a level up from this too. Okay. Alright. I'll just say, just don't crit him again. Yes, heal him. He moved far away that way. What a weirdo. Alright. Cool, poke. Yeah, you got hit again, Core Mag, so do this. Okay. Just need 1.5 more levels here. And then I can promote all my dudes. That'll be great. You can heal yourself? Do you have a vulnerary or something? The heck? You do have a freaking... Damn it! The hell? Give me this shit. Okay, yeah, that's all there is to steal. I might have missed some other things to steal on this map. I mean, it's not like stealing a 2-use vulnerary is gonna be like a game changer or anything like that. You don't want your healers being at risk to lose their HP? I guess I could have left them with the vulnerary if that's what you're getting at. Farm them even more. I don't need to go that hard, I don't think. I'm already going at this, damn it, pretty hard. In terms of capitalizing on the situation, I would say. Come on. I will claim the 2-use vulnerary for myself. This healer be damned. Okay. Damn it! This is 1 free XP point in that case. That's why Healing Light is a great skill to get in modern games. What's Healing Light? I don't recall that from any of the modern Fire Emblem games. What? Am I going crazy? Hit him! There we go, sweet. Alright, well, no more whittling them then. Engage. Do I remember this exactly? I don't know. Okay. Something like that, I guess. What, could you heal the enemies with Healing Light or something? There we go, poke. There we go, 99. Still lots of physic uses. But yeah, once I'm done with Cormag, I'll be done with this grind here. I'm thinking. Yeah, getting all my units to a place where they're promoted would be very nice. Ooh, that's nice there. That's always good. Gotta be gaining lots of staff experience with the loot here. I was not planning on going this hard on, like, exploiting the boss at the end. But this really is just, like, the most opportune moment here with the way that it laid things out for me. And then from this point in the game onward, damn it, I can have just promoted units. Side of cool. That'd be great. One of the skills Micaiah can give you lets a healer recover half of what they heal. Oh, I do remember that now. I was wondering, like, what are you talking about skills? Oh yeah, the ones that you inherit from the emblems. I remember now. I was like, skills? Like, I just had it in the mind of, like, spell as, like, a, you know, actual magic that you could equip and, use however you wanted. No, we're talking, like, the skill slots that you would inherit from, or the skills that you would inherit to put into your existing skill slots. That's the way I should phrase it. From the emblems. I remember now. Damn it. I can't friggin' hit him. Look, he won't kill me. Just get another chance. May as well. May as well, man, right? Okay. Poor Orson. He's been stabbed so many times. Oh my god. I could always just let Cormac get the kill. And he's pretty good, I'd say. Before I do something really dumb. Okay, do this. Okie doke. I believe the equivalent in Fates was Live to Serve. It was. Where you'd, yeah, where it was half. At first, I was just going to double check the last comment to make sure it wasn't full. Something like that. Okay, I mean... You know what? Whatever, die. Getting real close here anyway. Getting real close, I can taste it. I might get crit again there. Okay. Yeah, you can't kill him, so... Last little smidge. And then if I can do this without Cormag, like, critting and killing him, I can give the actual kill to someone else. This is what I can do. That's my plan. And I'll sit on that throne. Look at this, just do like 2 more of those. And we're good. May as well attack on player phase this time. I got another crit. Can you believe it? Yeah, my eyes are starting to droop. I'm feeling really tired. Okay, let's see what happens. Watch him get crit again. Is it worth safe staying when you're this close? It is in case of me making a mistake and needing to redo stuff. Ooh. Strength and speed. Hell yeah. Alright, you can promote, you can promote, you can promote. What a beautiful sight, huh? And I did promote Garcia. Absolutely beautiful. What a physic. Oh, I shouldn't have let him use as much. Oh, it's still 15 uses. Okay. You're still level 1 Berserker, but like, your hit rate's not gonna be too much better. Oh, I thought you... Yeah, sure, yeah. I thought you were saying like it wasn't worth it. But I get you now. Poke! Oh my god! Monica. I was gonna... Whatever, man. Speed's always good there. With the last use of lightning. Just for the next battle, already set up. Prince Ephraim. Princess Erica. Castle has been secured. And? What is it? This way. This is the room Orson was holed up in. Darling. You Orsons. Darling. 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 What? This is horrible. Oh. This same magic was used to control Emperor Vigard. She's already dead, and her corpse was used to... Who could... You needn't look any longer, Erica. Let's go outside. Darling, darling, darling. Can't say this thing is truly alive anymore. I'll do it. The 2 of them spent every day in here, did they? Orson was mad, but I think he was happy. I finally made it back. I'm a little bit disappointed she didn't get a sprite. Yeah. We can repair the castle, and what was stolen, we can do without. But the wounds and suffering inflicted upon the people of Renee, it's too late to undo their pain. Once I become king, I must set our country right. I doubt the people will give me a warm reception, though. I did abandon them. All I can do is try to win back their trust, no matter how long it takes. Princess Erica, Prince Ephraim, you should look outside. Outside? Prince Ephraim! Princess Erica! The king has returned! Our king! I mean, they had Vigard in, but... Glory to Renee! Long live King Ephraim! They're not cheering for you. They cheer because Orson's misrule is at an end. They cheer the possibility of a better tomorrow, not the deeds we did today. How will the hearts of the people move tomorrow and the next day? That is for you to decide. Well, Seth with some wise words there. I'll not let their hopes and dreams be shattered again. I will be king, with my father before me. I will dedicate myself to their happiness. And I will do all I can to help Ephraim. Prince Ephraim, Princess Erica. Before Renee fell, King Fado entrusted to me with this message. Raise the twins' bracelets in the Hall of Kings. The seal will be broken. The resting place of the sacred stone will be revealed. I understand. So we're supposed to raise our bracelets over our heads, right? Let's try it, Erica. I'm ready, Ephraim. I kind of wish that there was, like, splash arts, like in FE7, of, like, certain scenes like that. Oh, well. This is the Stone of Renee. Yes, this is one of the 5 stones that defeated the Demon King. If Leon had acquired our bracelets, the stone would have been destroyed by now. Together, we protected the only power that can help us to stop Leon's insanity. Yes, it's the only hope left to us. Hope for you and me, and the last true hope for peace. Let's get back, Erica. Huh? Brother, look! Our bracelets, they're... What is this? Are they reacting to the light of the stone? Ephraim's solar brace and Erica's lunar brace glow in answer to the sacred stone. With the power of the bracelets, the twins can now change classes. You want Ephraim to change classes now? Yes. It's nice that it gives you the choice and it doesn't just lock you in. You can do it later if you want to get to level 20 first. Something nice about this game. Look at that. Time for more horsey Emblem. Finish off this game. Beautiful. Do you want Erica to change classes now? No! Yes. Well, we got them to level 20. After all. Heck yeah. Strong horse indeed. Took me a moment. Wait, what are those emojis? No, I see now. Yeah. That's the meta in most Fire Emblem games I've played. Horsey Emblem. Can't believe the bracelets contain so much power. I wonder if Father anticipated all of this long ago. When I was growing up, I never thought about becoming king. I only wanted to be a good soldier, a good warrior, the best on the battlefield. Father never understood what I wanted, but I never understood him either. It was the same when Grotto invaded Renee. I should have stayed home to defend the kingdom. Instead, I raced off to fight for personal glory. Brother, I don't think you know how well Father understood your feelings. When I last saw him, he was concerned for nothing but our safety. Erica is correct. King Fado asked after your exploits every day. He always told me what a fine king you would one day make. Father. Now, Prince Ephraim, Princess Erica, please follow me. The sacred twins of Renee should be near the stone's reliquary. Look at them horses! I thought the promotion items would be in like the chest for a second there. Guess I get something else here. Our cool weapons. Ah, here we go. This lance can only be one of the sacred twins of Renee. Please, Prince Ephraim, take this sacred relic and feel its weight. So this is one of our sacred twin relics, is it? I've never seen them. Look, there's a name inscribed here. Sigmund, the Flame Lance. Got Sigmund. Thank goodness I sorted out my inventory, or else I'd have to trash something. Just trash Sigmund. For a rainy day here. Not yet. Plus, he's my lord, so I can literally pull it out of the convoy whenever I want. So I basically have access to it at all times anyway. And this blade is sister to the lance. The other sacred twin of legend. Princess Erica, if you would. Of course. There's a name carved here as well. Sieglind, the Thunderblade. Got Sieglind. These are the ancient weapons of our forefathers. Weapons of heroes. They were enshrined generations ago, to be used only by the king. I don't know if this is a burden I'm capable of bearing, but I do know that this is no time to curse my fate. I will fight. For my father, for my country, for my people. What is happening? Have you found the sacred stone? I found it. Here it is. Wow, it truly is spectacular. This goes some way to brighten the dark shadows that loom over us. The country's sacred stones have been shattered by Glado's men. The sacred stone of Renee is our last remaining weapon. No, it's not. You have forgotten the stone of my beloved Rouston. Remember, there were 5 sacred stones for our 5 nations. The stones of Grado, Frelia, and Gehenna are gone, but hope is not. We have the stone of Renee, after all, and that of Rouston is safe. Our road is clear, my friends. I must guide you to Rouston. Lead the way, Laerhel. Of course, and you will all be welcome to stay in the palace. There it be. River of Regrets is going to be the next chapter that we'll do next stream because it's 2:09 in the morning. And I'm tired as hell after remounting a 73-year-old oil pan onto my antique truck. I still gotta take like a good shower to get rid of like all the freaking old grease that potentially fell off while I was mounting that back there. So there's probably still like some pieces here, so I gotta get myself thoroughly cleaned up. But first, before then, let's have a quick look-see here. I need promotion items. How many? Let's figure it out. Not Vanessa there. What the heck am I doing? Music's pretty cool on the overworld. I don't have any Elysian whips here, do I? I do not. So I'm gonna need 2 Elysian whips, 1 guiding ring, and I think that's it because I already promoted Garcia. Yeah. So who has my shit? Okay. Here we go. Perfect. I'll use those stat booster items someday. Yoink. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and do this. So Cormag here, we can go ahead and make a Wyvern Lord, or Wyvern Kin, Wyvern Knight, whatever the heck. Now, here we get swords, lances, here we get lances and pierce. I forget exactly what it does off the top of my head. Anyone that knows anything about like the units you get in Sacred Stones and their promotions. We're totally doing this! We're not barbarians here. We're not out of our minds. We're using the baggage to carry promotion items. I'm so proud. It's what I gotta do. Cormag's the only Wyvern Lord you can get in the game. The other flyers you can promote into a Wyvern Knight if you want. So, turn Cormag into a Wyvern Knight. Or Wyvern Lord, sorry. Otherwise, you're out of your mind. Because Vanessa and Tana, you can turn into Wyvern Knights. Or Falcon Knights. Cormag's your only Wyvern Rider that you can get to promote into a Wyvern Lord. So you would never really want to promote him into a Wyvern Knight. Unless you just never want to get a Wyvern Lord because you're out of your goddamn mind. Falco Knight or Wyvern Knight. So yeah, that's the shared promotion. Alright, here we go. Time for a Falco Knight. Here we go. Look at that. Beautiful. And a whole squad of promoted allies. Gonna have to give you some swords now. Now use swords. It'd be so cool if the Wyvern Lord could use axes instead of swords or something. Oh well. Falco here. I'm fine. G-Diffuser looks fine. You ready for the really fun one, though? So, yeah, the druids in this game compared to the last couple of games, they got a pretty decent buff by having anima added to them, instead of just being darkened staves like the past 2 games. Now they can wield anima magic, so that's being able to wield a whole nother magic type. That's a pretty big buff. But this game introduced summoners, master sorcerers who summon fighters. So you can't use anima magic with them, just darkened staves, and I don't think their growth rates are as good if memory serves. I don't recall here, but they can literally summon fodder for you to just bait out enemies with, which, oh boy. So you can get 2 units that go down this promotion line. Noel here is the only the only shaman that you can get in the game, like just as a shaman, and there's no promoted one either of these classes. So like he's the only person that you get as a shaman that can promote into either one of these. But Ewan, our trainee, has the option to promote down like any of the magic lines as he starts in the trainee class, and you can put him down the dark magic line as well. I mean, you could get 1 druid and 1 summoner if you wanted. And if you were gonna do that, it's ideal to make Ewan the druid and Noel the summoner, since, you know, Noel's speed isn't as good as Ewan's if memory serves. And so it makes sense that he'd be the backline one and Ewan would be like the more frontline attacking one. But you want to actually play the meta of Sacred Stones? You use Noel and Ewan, you make them both summoners. You use freaking all the horses and you turn them all into paladins. You don't use any great knights like I did for fun in this playthrough. Not exactly playing the meta there, but we are going to showcase Summoner in this playthrough because it's something unique to this game. And so I figured I got to showcase this during this playthrough. I can't not. So we can still use staves. And now we can summon guys. I've never actually made it this far in Sacred Stones before because like my playthroughs from back in junior high school would have cut off like partway down the route split there. I've never gotten this far before, so I've never actually played around with Summoner before. So I've heard the legends of how cracked it is, but I don't exactly have first-hand experience. Also, you are still just in swords, and Ephraim is still just in lances. I thought in the back of my head that both of them were able to use like the other equivalent type of their sibling at that point, but nope. A horse with just purely lances. Just purely swords. Huh. Interesting. Alright, well. Let's see here. Let's just see. Yoink. Do something like that. No. Who the hell? Do I have some more? I can always buy some more. No, shoot, man. I'm running out of friggin' inventory, though, is the problem. Come on. That's the problem here, but they got a horsey worth it, true. Heck, man. Oh, you have some lightnings. You buy some... Hold on a second here. Can't press up to cycle. Would this work here? Nope. So it's 6:30. I'm also pretty good on the money front. It totally does work here. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, but I'm kind of running out of inventory again here. I gotta sort my crap out. So, like... burn this one first. I don't care. Whatever. Do you... yeah, you need to do a thing here, too. So just so you know what, yoink one of these quickly. Grab this thing, I guess. A little bit of self-healing doesn't hurt. Yeah. I also gave Ross the devil axe between sessions there when I was sorting out the whole inventory situation. Oh, yeah. Need some swords in inventory then, don't I? Probably have some on someone somewhere. I'm running out of space again, damn it. I don't need all these freaking keys and stuff. Should just sell them or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. Here, grab a couple there. In fact, I need another or something, don't I? Cormag, maybe. Steel? Guess I don't need 2 in inventory or anything like that. I can go buy more on the world map at any time, so it's no big deal, I guess. But you can immediately use steel? You start at D instead of, you start at E. You start at D. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that there. I'll put this one away for now. There we go. Actually, hold on a hot second here. Sure, man. Yeah, Noel's gonna be summoning some dudes for me. You don't friggin' need that, man. I should figure out what weapon I want you to get S rank with. And that I'll be running low on with my party otherwise. Like, potentially axes, but, you know, Ross is gonna have that covered, and, can I get you, like, S in bows? Or something like that? I'd have to, like, really not worry about axes for a long-ass time if I did that. That'd be a huge pain in the ass. But it might be possible for funsies, I don't know. I'm my dedicated backup bow user here. Just thinking if there's, like, a similar legendary weapon kind of thing Bob as the other games, I want someone to wield, like, a bow in my main party. Or something like that. I don't know. I'll easily get, like, A in, or S in lances and swords with Ephraim and Erica in this party here anyway. Seth has already gotten S in swords. Am I going now? Let you clean up here, enjoy your stream? Yeah, I'm gonna just wrap things up here, and then I'll get going here as well. Appreciate you tuning in, Reggie Bump. Hope we have an awesome rest of the night, or day there for you. And take care. Maybe Cormag gets, like, A in swords and then, or S. And you get S in lances or something like that, just to change it up across my 2 flyers. I don't know. I could do something like that. I'll have a decent bit of sword and lance, so probably does make sense for friends to go all in on the axe front, honestly. That'd be like the front that I make up. So you're good with swords, I'm gonna have like sword and lance here anyway. In terms of the main weapon types, yeah, friends may as well make it up with axes. Become like an horsey axe pro. So, horsey, I can't exactly get far fast, but you know, take what you can get. I wish you could just like save on the world map here. Maybe there's some way to do it that I just don't understand, but not as far as I'm aware. I'm just gonna save state like that now that my inventory situation's all sorted out. So now, my main squad, be promoted. We're gonna continue on through the final stretch. It's 2:21 in the morning. Appreciate everybody that tuned into another stream of Guilty Gear Strive, followed by Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. I'm gonna go take a long shower to get all the gunk out of my hair from underneath my truck. And then, I'm gonna go pass out because I am tired as heck after that all. Until next time, take care and see you